everyone, Cheryl Ann here again. Today's video is going to be not so much a tutorial, but just to kind of show you guys the difference between using the Addiction Shadow Palette 2 by Younique. And this is going to kind of be a neutral brown colors versus these gray cooler colors. Just to kind of show you the difference and how they look. But I'll also show you a tutorial on how it's done in case you haven't seen any of my other videos. Now, I just want to say before I begin that I have the glorious base and eye primer, and I have the Touch Liquid Mineral Liquid Foundation in Organza, and I've already put that on so you guys didn't have to see all of that craziness going on. So I want to make this as short as possible for you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take some tape. This is just regular Scotch tape, nothing special. And go from the edge of my eye to the end of my eyebrow. And I'm going to do this on both sides because this is how I keep the color from going crazy. So, looks a little weird, but it's not on forever. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the browns on this side. And you'll make sure you start with your clean brushes. I don't have my Younique eye brushes just yet, so I'm just using the cheap store-bought brand. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go with my shading brush here. And we'll go ahead and start with the cooler colors here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Romantic, which is the lightest color. It's more of like a very light silver. And first thing I'm going to do is put it on under my brow to highlight that area there. Excellent. And then I'm going to come back in here and start applying it. I usually just go all over my lid with this silver color, just like that. Okay, and make sure you get to the edge. You got the tape that's to protect it. And then I'm going to go with a little bit darker, the next darker color, which is Hopeless. And I go about halfway across the lid with this one. And this just adds depth to it. Re-dip if you need to. And again, go all the way to the edge. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the next darker color, which is Perplexed. And I'm going to grab that on the brush and just go a little bit in, maybe about a quarter of the way in, and then I'm going to go in the crease. So I'm just going to bring it over and build it up. So I go a little bit higher, until I get this really good in the crease. Now I go a little bit above the crease, just a little bit, and that's going to make it more visible when my eyes are open. So again, you just come all the way over and just make sure you got it all in that crease. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with the darkest color, which is Peppy. And I'm going to grab that, and this is just very light on the edge. That's it. You're not going in the crease, you're just going very light application on the edge of the lid, just like that. Okay, now I can pull the tape off. It's just needed to keep everything in place, and you see I've got that pretty harsh line there, which is fine. We're going to blend that out. But this is another thing when you work with eye color, and even when you're doing other things, you want to make sure you blend, because it gives it a natural look. If you're going for a harsher look, you know what, that's totally fine, but more than likely you're going to want to blend this all out. So just give it a nice blend. You want to blend all those colors together. Do like that. Now to get rid of this sharp edge, you just kind of tap. And this is going to start blending this edge. This is the only part that really takes a little bit of time, because you just want to get rid of that harsh edge. And just blend it out until, you know, it looks good to you, whatever your preference is. Again, what I always say is makeup really doesn't have rules, just some little sets of guidelines here and there. But this is really going to make everything stand out. So you can buffer that out a little bit. Make sure, yeah. And just even little circles around there. Okay, and just blend it. And see, that softened it quite a bit. And if it's a little bit too far out when you blended it, you can just use a little bit of your concealer or your foundation and just put it in. I like that because it blends it really well. So you can see the difference. This is with the darker colors, the cooler colors. If you will, on the side, this eye has nothing yet. So you can see the effect. And then I'm just going to kind of blot my brushes off just so I can start fresh with nothing on them. You end up with the darker colors and that can blend into your lighter ones. You don't want that happening. So just blot off as much of the color on your brushes as you can. If you have to take a little while, that's okay. You just want to make sure that you start with as little color on the brushes as possible. Okay, I think I got that pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead with my eye shading brush here. And we're going to go to the other eye and do the browns, the warmer tones. So again, we've got Blissful, we've got Cocky, well actually, we have Honorable, Blissful, and Cocky. And those are the three colors I'm going to use. Again, you can use Peppy, it's a black, so it's going to blend with the browns if you want. I'm going to start with Blissful. This is the lightest color, but it's also very metallic and sparkly. So I'm going to come in here, and again, I'm going to highlight under my brow first. I like doing that, just kind of getting that done, getting that out of the way. And as you can see, it's very, very sparkly. And that's what I really like about this color. And then you're going to come on the lid. This one, I wouldn't suggest going over the whole lid, just because, again, that sparkle will shine through. If you want to, that's okay. I tend to not do that though. I go over about half, maybe a little more of the lid. Okay, just like that. And you can see that sparkle. Okay, next color I'm going into is Honorable. So I'm going to come over here, and this one I'm coming from the edge and I'm taking that about halfway over. Just like that. Now for this one, because this tends to be a little bit of a darker color, I'm going to use the Honorable, and I'm actually going to go into the crease with this color and just start building up like I did on the other side. Because I like this color kind of as my darker color here. Again, just build it in. Making sure you get all that. Okay, looking good. And then lastly, I'll come in with the Cocky. And I'm just going to put this in the edge, just like I did with black on the other one. I'm just going to put this just on the edge there. Nothing crazy. Okay, now actually I am going to come back a little bit because I see, I do want a little bit more of the Honorable. So I'm just going to kind of come back in there. And again, you can build this up however you need to. There we go. So now I can remove the tape. Again, you get that hard edge. We're going to get rid of that. I'm going to blend that out. Go with my blending brush, y'all. And again, just blend everything. Give it that more natural, softer look. Again, if you want the harder look, you know what, that's up to you. If you want to go more drama, go for it. Why not? Makeup's supposed to be fun. And that's what I love about it. Okay. And I'll just come back in here and just blend the edges together. And you can see Again, we've got this eye, which is the warmer eye. We use the browns, the more neutrals. This eye is the cooler eye. We use the grays and the black. And you can kind of see the difference in this palette. I love this palette. It's awesome. It's versatile. If I want a warmer color for the day, I go with this. If I want to go a little more nighttime, I will go with the cooler gray. I call them gray scales. You know, this is gray scales, this is brown scales. That's just that's how my brain works. So again, just wanted you guys to see, you get the same kind of effect. You know, you got the darks and everything, but again, warmer, cooler, warmer, cooler. Again, you can do it seasonal, or like me, I just do it however I'm feeling for the day. If I'm wearing more neutral, warmer colors, I go for this palette, or this in the palette. And this is all one palette. This is the Addiction Shadow palette, and you get two different looks, a warm and a cool. To me, that's like, you know, worth double the money. I'm just saying. But again, cool, warm, any way you want it, you got it. So I hope you guys found that helpful. If you have any questions, please, 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 please email me or friend me on Facebook and talk to me, and I'll be happy to help you pick out colors. If you want the foundation, the primer, I'm more than happy to do a color consultation for you for free. So I'm here for you. Whatever you need, just let me know. If there's other tutorials you'd like to see, also let me know. I would love to hear it. So you can comment here, friend me on Facebook, send me a message, or you can email me. I have my email listed below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will be making another video for you soon. Bye.